How to start an SMMA business in 2021. Hey guys, this is Shan from nkacademy.com and you are watching my tutorial on how you can start your SMMA business in 2021. So during this video, what we'll do is that we'll learn a step-by-step process of SMMA. We'll go through what SMMA stands for and how you can make money from it. Secondly, we'll go through how you can create your SMMA business in 2021. Then I'll also discuss what the scope of SMMA right now. Then I'll also tell you the most common mistakes that people do while starting up an SMMA. And last but not the least, I'll also touch upon the facts why 90% of business owners who try to start SMMA fail within the very first year. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, then please stick on with me till the end of this how to start SMMA in 2021. So going to the first thing that we have is that what are you going to learn throughout this video. So first of all, you will learn how to start a digital marketing agency or an SMMA in 2021 and how you can make money using those skills from day one. Secondly, I'll also tell you the most common mistakes which leads to failure of over 90% of people who start SMMA business. Now, with that being said, SMMA is a very lucrative business model to start off in 2021, especially with the current situation going on, because more and more businesses are coming online. The major part of this is that they don't know how to take the business online. So here, if you are an expert in this, then this is your playground, which is absolutely empty and you can play around with anything and everything you like. Now, with that being said, it takes us to the third step, which is discussing the scope of SMMA. Now, see, there are plenty of brick and mortar stores that are in and around your locality. Right? So my suggestion would be kind of start off with your local businesses. What do they require to get their business moving online? There is this popular thought amongst people that going online means having a website. It's absolutely a myth. You can have an online presence without a website. That's very much possible. Although not recommended, it's recommended that you have one. But what people do tend to do is that they tend to go to businesses and tell, hey, your business doesn't have a website. But what do these brick and mortar stores have to do with websites? They can't understand what is the connection. And that's a major kind of concern for them. So that is all that your scope is. All the brick and mortar businesses, even if they have a website, even if they don't have a website, whatever, even if they have sales funnel even, then also you can approach them. How? I'll tell you during this video. So stay tuned to it. Now going to the next part that we have is that what is the scope? So you can see the scopes are any and everyone. It can be a local massage therapist, right? It can be a local restaurant. It can be a chiropractor. It can be a fitness center like a gym. It can be any hotel. It can be any real estate agent. It can be any and every business that you can think of. So that in itself explains why SMMA is such a big thing, because it is applicable to all business, irrespective of its scale, irrespective of the revenues that it generates, irrespective of the number of employees that it has. It has nothing to do with all those. It can be applicable to each and every business that you see around yourself. Now, with that being said, we need to understand what is your role and exactly where you step in. So all of these businesses that I had explained in the previous one, like the massage parlor, the gyms, the restaurants, the hotels, the real estate agents, the chiropractors, they all need to have their presence online. And that's where you come into place. So you are this guy with the help of technology and all these stuffs. These are different technological stuff. So I've tried to represent them using this diagram, right? And you can see all of these stuffs are the leverages that you use to actually make them profitable. So what you come into play is that you are leveraging digital tools to help these businesses grow. Now, what is a leverage? You must be thinking about that, right? So leverage is a simple concept of using levers. You must have seen people using different sort of levers. For example, this is a heavy piece of rock. You can't just lift it with anything and everything. You need this kind of lever to actually lift it, because this actually multiplies the magnitude of the force that you provide. That means you are providing a little force, but that is being multiplied to a huge scale. And that is exactly what leverage means. Now you are going to leverage the digital tools, as I already said. Now let us jump into the step-by-step guide in which you can create your first SMMA in 2021. So the first step that it involves is creating an agency website and setting up all your assets. Now to start off an SMMA, first you need to have your proper digital presence. For that, you need to set up few things, like you need to have an agency website. Secondly, you should go and set up all the legal things that you need to do. So for example, the licenses, it can be a trade license, it can be any kind of license that the law of your states actually enforce on your business. So you should be covered up legally. You should be covered up with your taxes. You should create the tax IDs and all those stuffs. You should go ahead and register your business. You should open up your bank account for the business, and all these stuffs need to be created on the very first place. So make sure that you do this. This is one of the very reason that people fail. They don't create this step first, because this is a very important and integral step of setting up your SMMA business. Now, going to the second step that we have is you need to find a profitable niche in which you have a certain amount of knowledge. Why I'm saying so? I'm not saying you need to have any technical expertise. Today, I'll show you a few tips and tricks by which you can start off SMMA business even with zero technical expertise. You don't need to even know how to create a website. You can still start up your own SMMA. I'm going to show you all that. So don't worry, stick to the end. But what I mean by having knowledge is that you must have the knowledge of what that business does, who are its potential clients that you can target, and what are the real scope of that business in general. Say, for example, if you are going to a dentist, say for example, then you must be knowing that how the dentist works. Means if they are collecting phone numbers, if they are collecting the patient's name, if they are keeping up the history and all those stuffs, right? You must have a little bit of knowledge in which the doctor identifies you as knowledgeable to his business so that he can trust on you. That's as simple as that. And I'm saying focus on one niche to start off, because this is very important, because having expertise really helps you in growing quickly and fast. Once you have mastered one niche, it just is a matter of time. You can really go in parallel directions in setting up multiple businesses for multiple niches. It's very easy to scale. Now, going to the third step that we have is creating business leads. Now, that's where the second step is important, because you have selected the niche on which you will work. Say, for example, dentist, as we had talked about. So now you are going to generate leads. That is, let me show you on Google. Now, let me type dentist in New York. Right? So just an example. It can be dentist near me as well. It can be dentist in your city as well. Wherever you want to start this off, I would definitely suggest you start off with local clients. And as you can see, as I hit dentist in New York, this dental clinic is running an ad, as you can see over here. That means they have implemented some sort of digital marketing. Then there is another ad. So the ads are quite popular in this niche. So you can see this is called the 3-pack listing of Google. And here few of the dentists are ranking, right? So you can see that. So all they have, the details are there, like their phone numbers are there, their websites are there. Now, this is very easy to collect details from. You just need to click on view details, and then you can find all of the business listed over here. Now, these can all be your leads. Now, that's how this works. And that's basically the third step, which leads to our fourth step, which is lead prospecting. Now, Again, let me go back with the example that I was saying. Here you can see that these people are running ads. So what you can do is that maybe you can just scroll a little down. So you are actually reaching out to people who are not really on top of the listing. These are good prospects. So you need to just make a note of these people with their ranking and maybe take a screenshot of this, because we are going to use it in our next step. So going to the next step, we actually are trying to outreach to the decision maker of the business. So what we do here is that we actually find out these numbers. As you can see, here are the numbers. If we don't get the numbers directly from this listing, we can visit their website. Just go ahead and open up a website. You can see, let me show you. This is their number, which is again on their website. Even if they don't have the number, what you can do is that you can go for contact. Most of the websites should have this contact details, and in here you are definitely going to find their number or their email addresses, or even their contact form should be there. So that's how you can actually contact with the business owner. And what you can say is something like this, that hey, I checked out your Google listing, and despite of having a good ratings, you are listed quite down. So you are not going to get so much of leads. What happens is that sometimes when a patient get their toothache, they go to Google and search for best dentist near me. You also do that. I also do that. Everybody does it, right? So what happens is that a top few, maybe 3 to 5 of them gets all those leads. And the ones that are on the bottom of the list do not get the leads from Google. So that's where you can pinch in to the dentist that, hey guys, you are missing out on a bunch of leads because of your listing position. I can help you to grow on top of this list. Now, that is a very powerful statement to be made. And once you make that statement, I think the ratio should be around 60 to 70% of the business owners will actually give you an appointment. Once you are able to make an appointment with the decision maker, you should make a good case study. You should have all the details within a document, like what is their exact ranking on which keywords, what is the number of searches that are being made on that particular keyword. You can find any search tool. There are keywords tools everywhere. So you can just pick up any of the keyword tools, and with that, you can create a quantifiable report wherein you have all the things actually depicted. And when you present that on your meeting day, maybe a virtual meeting or a face-to-face meeting, where whatever it can be, they are going to be impressed because you have worked for them. You have worked for the details, and whatever you are showing is correct. So that builds up a trust, and that can help you to actually close the contact, which actually brings us to the sixth and the last step, which is fulfill the service or outsource them and close the deal. So what happens is that once the dentist likes your approach, maybe he is saying, okay, done, I am going to pay you, but I want to see my listing on top, right? So this is a very, very difficult thing to do. Make sure that you know this, because this is not something that is a walk in the garden. This is quite tough to do, and that's where you get the payment. So what you can do is that, first of all, make sure that you have a clear-cut agreement with your client. That is very, very important again, because it is not something that you should promise that I will take you to the first position. It's very, very difficult to do. So what you can rather tell them is that I will definitely make improvements in your ranking, because you are going to work on that, and that will definitely improve the ranking. So you can commit that. You might even commit that on the long run. If you are sticking with me, then I'm going to make sure that you get to see an improvement in every maybe 15 days or 30 days. You can do that. That actually helps you in two ways. One is fulfilling whatever commitment you make. And secondly, you are going to draw recurring payment from your customer, which is very, very important. Now, what to do after, say, the doctor agrees. He says, okay, fine. So what is the payment? You have set up some pricing charts, and according to that, you ask for the payment. Fine. And he or she agrees to give you, and in fact gives you the advance. Now what? If you know how to do the stuffs, then it's fine. You can start off doing things for yourself. But if you don't know how to do it, then also you can just outsource them to freelancing sites like Fiverr. Let me show you. So just open up Google Chrome and go to fiverr.com, or in fact, you can open up any browser that you might have. And this is fiverr.com. I'll leave a link down in the description, don't worry. And then you just search for Google, Google My Business Optimization. And here you can see that there are plenty of listings. Now, depending on what exact job you have promised, you can find those gigs over here. Say, for example, this one, I'll register and rank your Google My Business listing. So this seems to be a good one to have. And as you can see, this guy has a good rating as well. This is something that you must check out. And here you can see that they are charging $25. Now, this is having a regional keyword research. Now, if you go for the standard package, again, it has regional keyword research, and it will do 300 math citation and 40 local citation, which is good. And then if you go for premium ones, then you can see the near me optimization would also be done. That means dentist near me, which is a very, very good keyword to rank for. And they are charging $80. Maybe you can charge something around $150 a month. And what you can do is that you can just take this gig once, first time, $80 you pay, and you see the improvement, what has gone on. And then on the next month, if the ranking holds on, you don't need to pay this. You are making the entire money as a profit. Then if you are seeing the ranking is sliding a little, then you can again pay this guy another $80 and get your ranking upwards. And in this way, you can actually make profits. You can make a minimum profit of $70 and the maximum of $150, and maybe even more if you are looking to do it on a full scale basis. You are not doing any bit of work, right? Apart from finding a client and closing them. All the services, all the technical part will be taken care of by this guy. That means actually this guy will work like your employee, who will work his time off and make money for you. Right? You're understanding that fact. Now, if you are doing any job, probably that's what you are making. You are making money for your organization. And that's how every organization works. There is nothing wrong in it, but actually that's how they work. So with that being said, you can actually leverage these outsourcing platforms to make more and more money online, because you as an individual have only 24 hours in a day. But if you get this kind of people to work for you, maybe 10 people are working for you, that means you are actually making 10 times profit. That's very important. That's very important to leverage this kind of stuffs. So with that being said, this is only one service that I have shown you. Apart from that, there are many other services. Say, for example, this is something that you actually need to outsource, but there are some examples which you can do with tools. Say, for example, again, if we go over to Fiverr. And if we make a search this time, like say, logo opener videos, and you see here plenty of logo opener videos are there, and people are charging $20, $10, $15, $35. So many kind of charges are there, and in an average I can see around $20 is the standard charge. So that is what they charge for one video, right? Now I'm going to show you one tool that you can use to create this kind of logo opener videos. And the best part is that it's going to offer you unlimited export. So let me show you that tool. Now here you are. This is called the Viddyoze tool. Now I'll leave a link in the description, don't worry. And you can see there are plenty of logo openers out there. Now this is not only limited to logo openers, but also you can create live action videos, intro videos, outro videos, social videos, transition videos. There are a number of things, and you must have seen a few of my creatives during this video. A few of transitions openers popped up, and they were created during using this tool itself. And I do get a lot of money from creating this logo videos, and this doesn't require any technical skills. This is as easy as it could be. So with that being said, it actually takes us to the next step, which is the recommended tools that I would recommend you to use. Now, the first thing is Local Agency Box. What it does is that it has a done for you agency website along with done for you marketing material. What do I mean by marketing material is that it has a done for you agency website. First of all, that means people, whoever visits your website, they know that you are a SMMA company. It has all the stuffs done for you. You don't need to lift a finger. Then it gives you done for you ad banners that you can use with Facebook ads, or maybe you can use with Instagram ads, Google ads, anything. Then it gives you cold calling scripts. Then it gives you done for you email swipes. Then it also has client contracts, which is very, very important, because otherwise you would be exposed to legal threats, which is a very much avoidable thing to have. So it has all of those stuffs covered, and it's very low priced as well. I think it should be priced around maybe 37 or 47 bucks. I'll leave a link in the description. You can go and check the sales page. And if you go via my link, you are also going to get a ton of bonuses, so which I'll also describe. So don't worry. Now, the next one that I have in my store is called Leads Gorilla. Now, this is a better way to scrape leads from the internet, because what it does is that you just need to enter a keyword, say for example dentist, and then you need to enter a location, and it will scrape all the dentists out there. It will scrape not only from Google, but also from Facebook and other internet stuff. Now, again, this Leads Gorilla also contains some bonuses, so that is going to help you even more. Now, the next one is Video Creator. Now, this is a very, very good tool for creating videos for local businesses. Just allow me a minute to show you. Now, let me full screen this and let me play this. And you can see the kind of videos. This was done for a local coffee shop, and you can see all these stuffs. These are brilliant looking, right? And all this doesn't need any technical skills. You can do it with zero technical skills. All of this is done for you. So that's quite cool. Now, not only this one, but also I've created some other things for those clients as well, and this is a very lucrative way of making money online. So if you go to create videos, you can see there are all different type of videos that you can create. You can create for product demos, you can create flip books, 360 videos. These are ad videos. Now you can use these videos on different ads. Then there are corporate, commercial, e-commerce, Facebook cover videos, fashion and style, food, health. If you go for health, then in here we can find a dentist maybe. So just let me see if there is anything on dentist. Okay, fine. Here you go, dentist ad. And you can understand what kind of tools I'm talking about. This can really help you with your business. Don't worry, I'll leave a link in the description as well. And last but not the least, you need a web hosting with unlimited web hosting capabilities. That means why this is important is that you can create different demo websites. Say if you are approaching a dentist, make sure that you have a demo website under your belt. Whenever he or she asks for your portfolio, you can show them that demo website. Now, it is recommended that you do it in 3-4 styles so that you can present them options. And that, believe me, that counts a lot. Because once they see that you have made 4 websites on dentists, then they would understand that you have the experience to build their website as well. You can start off with anything. A2 hosting is good. Bluehost is also good. And I would also suggest you a 5 cloud host. Now, I have got special tie-up with 5 cloud host. And if you go via the link down in the description, you are going to get the best discount for all of them. So please feel free to pick up any one of them, and you are going to get 57 done for you local websites as a bonus of picking up any of the web hosting via our link. Now, apart from all this, you are going to get a ton of bonuses, which include more than 150 reseller softwares that we will provide you just as a head start, so that you can start making money online as soon as you make any of the purchases from any of the links down in the description. And all that you need to do to claim all your bonuses is just make sure that you mail us on our email ID, which you can find again in the description below, with your purchase receipt, and we will deliver all your bonuses onto your email account. So with that being said, let me discuss what are the mistakes that you should avoid. First of all, sell the business advantage and not the technical features. Don't sell Google ads. Don't sell Facebook ads. Don't sell websites. Right? Because they can't think of this. What is Google Ads? Why should I spend on Google Ads? Rather, tell them that I'm going to bring leads for you. I'm going to bring in leads for you with those people who are searching for dentists. So that can be a Google search ad. You can understand the fact, you can relate, I guess, right? Then you shouldn't compete on only price. This is a very, very important point. Yes, price should be comparable to other agencies that are operating on your local market, but don't just compete on price. Tell them that if that comes and tells you that, oh, XYZ agency was telling me they would do it on $100, why are you saying $200? Ask them that what services they are providing. We are providing you this stuffs. Have they provided you those stuffs? Are they providing you this kind of report like I am providing? Do they have this kind of tools in their kitty? Or ask them all these questions. I'm sure that the guy who is paying $100 is paying it for the improvement in his business. So if they find that your offer can bring in more improvement, they would surely pay you $200. Don't worry about that. Don't be shy in that. Don't compete on only price. The next thing is that try to set recurring plans instead of selling once, because if you sell only once to all your customers, then that means you need to go ahead and find customers every single day, which is very, very tiresome thing to have. And this is not the ideal way in which you should market. So you should try to get into recurring plans, right? And last but not the least is scaling early without resource. This is the most important point where many businesses fail. What happens is that without having proper knowledge, you try to scale. And that's where you get difficult clients, because once you are charging $1,000 for creating a website, then that website should look and work like a professional one. It shouldn't sound like a one that has been created by an amateur. So make sure that before charging $1,000, you have reached that level. Otherwise, it would fall. It would actually lead to a failure in the trust, and it could affect your business in a large way. So with that being said, it brings me to an end of this how to start SMMA 2021 tutorial. And I really hope that you guys have loved watching this tutorial. And thanks for watching it till the end. If you have found any value in this tutorial, please help me with a like, because that is the algorithm that YouTube loves. And also make sure that you share it with your friends so that they also get a chance to make money online with this unique technology. Apart from that, whatever tools I've told about in this video, I'll leave a link in the description. Please feel free to go through any of them. And if you happen to buy it through our link, which is down in the description, then you would get all our bonuses. Now, our bonuses include 57 done for you websites. Then there are 100 internet marketing software with resale rights that you are going to get. Then apart from that, you are going to get a plenty of traffic software so that you can get traffic to your websites or your clients' websites. Then there are tons of premium plugins and themes that you are going to get. So there are huge bonuses, and I do really request you to go through all of the tools, and if you find any of them good enough for yourself, then please feel free to pick it up. That helps us in certain ways, and you don't need to pay any extra dime for it, but it actually helps you in a certain way, as well as you get all those juicy bonuses which you are going to find nowhere else. With that being said, again, if you have loved watching this tutorial, help me with a like. And if you're new to this channel and haven't watched me as yet, then in this channel we have regular videos on tips and tricks on making money online and different product reviews that helps you to make money online. So if that sounds interesting, then please subscribe to this channel and hit on the bell notification icon so that you never miss out on any upcoming videos that I have on product trainings or on trainings on making money online. And then again, we have got the best of the offers down in the description. So make sure that you check them. There is offer on web hosting, there are offer on video marketing tools, and there are offers on digital marketing tools as well. So please make sure that you check them thoroughly. And with that being said, it's Cheyenne again, and I really hope that after watching this video, you take action, because knowing things doesn't make you rich. It's taking action that helps you in your path of getting freedom. With that being said, we'll meet again pretty soon somewhere over the internet. Until then, please take care of yourself and your families. Do keep learning, do keep rocking, and do take action. Signing off is Shan from NK Academy. Take care. Bye bye.